Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at Nicholas Walter Vandekamp, and he went missing from Whidbey Island in Washington, March 28th, 1982. He was only 31 years old, and did I just lose my place? I think I accidentally closed the tab. Anyway, he went missing from Whidbey Island. And my tab's going to open back up now, right? Because I have so many tabs open. In March of 1982, he was last known to be visiting family in Whidbey Island. His wallet was later recovered in Lynn County, Oregon, and his vehicle was located in Patterson, California. So you wonder, was he traveling, or did something happen to him bad in Whidbey Island and somebody have his vehicle? And then where would his remains be located? Would they be in Whidbey Island? Would they be in Lynn County, Oregon? Or would they be all the way in California? And if he was visiting family in Whidbey Island, Washington, where did he live? Where did he live that his home was, that he went to visit them? Where was he from? And did anybody go with him when he went on his visit and travel with him? He had brown hair, he had blue eyes. So then we're wondering what happened to Nicholas, right? And then here's the images and the documents, and that shows an age progression. And here's the contact information for the Sheriff's Department. If you have any information, you should contact the Sheriff's Department. Maybe you could call them or find a way to email them. Maybe you could CC a couple of people, see if they could forward it. Even if you gave the information years ago, or you feel like you're not sure if it's relevant, or if it's hearsay and you heard it through the grapevine or somebody drinking over the years, you should give them that information. Even if you gave it to them years ago, they may not have that information anymore. It might be investigator after investigator, and they might have been writing it down and taking notes by hand that they may not have anymore. So then we go to look for some unidentified persons cases, and through a name search, and they have some in San Francisco and LA and Nevada and California, City of Nevada, California, and Oregon. So then we're wondering if that any of those could be him. But when you look at the drive that they went from Lynn, that's all the way to past San Francisco and Sacramento. So that's a 10.5 hour drive. And then plus, you got stops along the way. So here's an unidentified male found in San Francisco, California in 1987. And when did he go missing? He went missing in 1982. So this is a long time later. Age 30 to 50 years old. Estimated year of death is 0 to 1987. 5'11", measured. 140 pounds, measured. So how are they going to measure the weight unless they didn't die till 1987? So I don't know why this one came up on the name search, because it sounds like they had died in 1987. So yeah. So I don't think that's going to be him. And then we have this one. El Dorado County, California, 20 to 50 years old, found in 1991. Died in 1981 to 1989. 20 to 50 years old, 5'9" to 6'1". So partial skeletal remains found. And you can pause this to read more about that one. And let's see. So there's some pretty interesting information there. And then we have this John Doe that was found in San Francisco, California, May 9th, 1994. Age 30 to 60 years old, 5'9", 136 pounds, measured, which to me makes it seem like maybe they had just passed away, even though it says estimated year 0 to 1994, and there's no estimated PMI. And let's see. The dog began to sniff something anxiously and led his owner to the area where the deceased was laying. So I would think it was more recent and probably someone who died in 1994. So Okay, so you can pause that and read it if you'd like. And then we have this one, and this was found in San Francisco, California in 1896, 30 to 50 years old. 5'11" measured, 200 pounds measured. Subject was found by a jogger laying on the beach at the east end of Crissy Field in San Francisco. So, and that's another one that, oh, no hair was remaining. So I don't know how long they've been there, but I would think it was probably around 1996 sometime and not any years before anything. This one was found in Coos County, Oregon, September 27th, 1983, which would be closer to the time. 18 to 30 years old. 5'9", estimated. Cannot estimate the weight. Died 1965 to 1983. Estimated PMI just says years. The remains of an adult male was discovered in a heavily wooded area west of Highway 101. The remains appeared to have been there for a number of years. A book binding was found with a 1965 date on it, but I don't know if that means they were from 1965 or if they had gotten a used book that they were reading. So, because a lot of my books aren't, I think all of my books, I don't think none of them are recent. Pocket knife, hunting knife, coins, an auto key, a heavily rusted and corroded 9mm semi-automatic pistol. So, a pocket watch. So let's see what else we have. We have this one, May 12th, 1982. When did he go missing? March. So this one was found in Sacramento, California, 20 to 30 years old. Subject discovered in Sacramento River off Highway 160, south of Highway 12, in Sacramento. So this is just, 2 months after he went missing. Brown hair, short curly, a short beard, brown eyes, and I don't know if he would have had a beard or not. 3.5-inch scar on lower right side of abdomen, a surgical scar. Left earlobe has an epidermal cyst. So, $20 bill, navy blue knit pants with a belt. So we have this one, and then we also have this one. I did a search on nameless for Whidbey Island, and this was found November 25th, 2010. Location Clinton, Washington. Adult before pre-50. They can't estimate the height, they can't estimate the weight, and the sex is listed as male, but if they can't tell if it's a male or a female, they automatically list it as a male. So to me, it's a possibility that it might be female. Unidentified person. Partial skeletal remains found tossing in surf on Whidbey Island over Thanksgiving 2010. Didn't he go missing on Thanksgiving? No, he didn't. Okay, March. He went missing in March. Okay, over Thanksgiving 2010 by a private citizen. The citizen took those remains home to King County and didn't even submit it to the police in King County until February 2011. So how do we know that they were actually found at Whidbey Island? How do we know they weren't found in King County? Who is this person that took them home? Anyway, not recognizable, partial skeleton, parts only. Why wouldn't he turn him in? People confuse me when they do things. I don't know. It makes me feel like was it like a souvenir that they were holding on to and then they got caught and somebody made them turn him in? And then you question, did they kill somebody and somebody else see the parts and they're like, hey, why are you keeping those parts? But question everything. But maybe he just found him and took him home and thought, oh, this is cool. I don't know. So this, to me, this could be him, right? Because the remains were found on Whidbey Island. I mean, it could be somebody else. Remember, there was that, there was a young boy that, a twin. There was a twin that went missing. Wasn't that Whidbey Island? And they didn't know what happened to him. and so I don't know when. I can't remember when he went missing. Um, but and like I said, it could be a female. So we have that one as well. And so maybe none of them are him, or maybe one of them are him. But if you have any information, please contact authorities and give them the information if you know what might have happened to him, or you have information you feel you're not sure if it'll be relevant, or maybe it would be relevant. Please contact authorities. Don't forget to pray for his loved ones, and please feel free to leave comments, and thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye bye.